one. So, yeah, we're just going to talk about this film called Jallikattu, which is directed by Lijo Jose Pellicer. Now, this film has been selected as India's official entry for the international feature film category at the 93rd Academy Awards. The Film Federation of India, FFI, announced on Wednesday, which was yesterday. Jallikattu, I hope I'm saying that right, which was unanimously chosen from 27 entries across Hindi, Marathi and other languages, is about a tribe of men coming together to stop a bull that has run amok in their village. I'll tell you something, John, I like that poster. That poster is amazing.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
It looks like a western to me.
It does.
But
lovely colour.
Yeah, I like the colours as well. So Jallikattu had its premiere in September 2019 at the Toronto International Film Festival and received widespread critical acclaim. The movie was particularly praised for Pellicer's spectacular directing effort, ably supported by Girish Gangadharan's cinematography and Rengatha's Ravi's wild sound design work. Pellicer also won the Best Director trophy at the 50th International Film Festival of India last year for Jallikattu. No Indian film has ever won an Oscar. The last film from India that made it to the final 5 in the Best Foreign Film category list was Ashutosh Gowarakir's, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's Lagan, John. We do know that film because we have talked about that film in 2001. I can't believe it's been that long, 19 years, John. Over 27 films this has been picked from, and it's a film that's it's been around for over a year now. It's been doing the rounds, obviously, at film festivals.
Toronto, wasn't it?
Toronto. Now, obviously, with the pandemic, things have had to slow down a little bit, so you can understand why it's taken this long. But it's a category, John, we're very interested in, particularly from last year's success, or this year's actually, start of this year. It feels that long ago, it feels like last year, but obviously with Parasite.
Yes. Bong Joon-ho. Bong Joon-ho. I think it's Bong Joon-ho. I'll screw the man's name up. He's such a good director, Steve. We went down a rabbit hole with his movies beginning of the year, and really enjoyable experience watching that guy's brilliance and what he creates on the screen. And you're right, it's a category I've been interested in for donkeys now. Danish movies, all sorts, French movies. I love watching foreign language movies. Takes you into another culture, shows you their way of creating movies are distinctly different. Every culture has a different way of putting the art form onto the screen. They have different ways of telling stories, of satirising outside elements in pop culture and just in the world in general, bring that into the movie. So I like the concept of this movie as well. It's about a bull, and it's going to examine through this construct of this bull the human form and the problems that are also present within human beings. So I love that. I like it when they do metaphorical storytelling like that. And you're right, the actual poster is incredible. It's so colourful, it's well constructed. I like the juxtaposition of the bull with the sort of sunset in the background. And more importantly, I'm stunned that there hasn't been an Indian movie nominated as a foreign language Oscar hopeful in 19 years. That's astonishing. And there's only been 2 other movies made the final 5 sort of shortlist ever. And of course, I was going to, you mentioned Bong Joon-ho, whatever it is. I'll just say the 2 just in case I'm wrong in one, and ultimately I get it right. Of course, there was no Korean movie ever nominated at the Oscars until Parasite, and he picked it up. He won 5 Oscars on the night, I think. First guy since Walt Disney back in the 1950s. So maybe that breakthrough moment for Korean film will be echoed for Indian film in next year's ceremony. But it's always a great moment when I presume a foreign country puts together, hits Oscar hopeful and puts it forward for potential nomination. It'll be interesting to see if it makes it. 27 entries. I'd love to know who the other movies are that was battling alongside. We reacted to Gully Boy. It was its nomination last year. I think it was Ranveer Singh. It looked like an interesting movie. We get some criticism from people in the comments about the movie, saying that it wasn't as good as 8 Mile and stuff like that. I don't know, I've not seen it. But it's just, Steve, it's interesting. We've had so many people, man, getting off on a tangent here, commenting on our channel in recent months, asking us to not react to movies. And they've suggested that some the different styles of movies, there's some more serious ones, there's some more airy popcorn flick ones. I wonder how much of that plays into the nomination. Did they go for the overall popular movie, which has made a lot of money, that's ticked out enough boxes to present it and hope that it's an all-rounder? Or did they go for the more drama, art form-driven movies that tend to do well at the Oscars? The likes of a Parasite, of a Moonlight, of a perhaps, it was Moonlight, wasn't it? One, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah.
Movies like that. What was the one with Guillermo del Toro and
The Shape of Water.
The Shape of Water. Movies like that, more drama-driven, distinct sort of criteria-driven movies.
This comes under action crime, but it's getting 7.6 out of 10, John. I've seen higher films in the Indian cinema.
Popularity,
but I think that's just that's what it's based on. It's based on popularity, so it could be down to box office. I don't know. Maybe someone can comment below that's seen. It's Jallikattu, but its original title was called Jallikattu.
You're not going to attempt to Malayalam?
No,
Malayalam.
I've danced.
Is that a region?
John, I danced around that article just to get to sort of the bullet points, but it's going to be very interesting. It's an exciting time as well.
It's actually a language, Stephen. It's a Dravidian language from the Indian state of Kerala.
There you
go.
So
there you go. It's a language. Kerala, incidentally. I love to go there.
Yeah.
My God, it's just an absolute paradise. By all accounts, curries are as spicy as hell, and I love my spice. I love my curries. I need to go to Kerala someday. I need to go to India in general. Just an amazing place, man. So much better than this drab shithole that is Scotland. The west of Scotland more, particularly. Too much wind, too much rain, too much cloud. We don't even know what the sun is over here, so I need to move to India. That's what I'm saying in a sense. But look, man, we're done.